Hello, my name is Representative Pam Powers Hanley, and I represent LD9 in Tucson in the Arizona House. Well, today's video is about the request to speak system. You may have heard in the past that the Arizona Legislature is the least transparent legislature in the country. We're number one, but one of the things that makes the legislature more accessible to the people of Arizona and more transparent is the request to speak system. You might hear people talk on social media or see it on Twitter that there is an RTS alert. So RTS alert is referring to the request to speak system. And so when I was just a constituent, I would read in the newspaper that the legislature had passed 300 or 350 bills that particular year in like 3 months. And I'm like, what are these bills, right? What are they passing? The newspaper would give, like a couple of examples of one or two things that were okay and one or two things that were really nuts, and then that was it, So what the RTS system does is it is a way for you to learn about the bills that are being considered by the legislature and voice your opinion. You can do an up or down vote, whether you like the bill or you don't like the bill, but you can also type in your personal comments. And, it's nice that people send us emails and make phone calls and things like that and do tweets and social media, but RTS, there's an advantage to it because it stays with the permanent record of that particular bill. So your opinion with your name on it is going to always be there. And it's helpful for legislators like me because I can go look at the RTS. If there's a bill that I'm not sure of and I think my spidey sense tells me there's something wrong with this, if I go to RTS and I see the multiple chambers of commerce, Raytheon, Intel, GoDaddy, places like that, are for the bill, but who's against it is hundreds and hundreds of citizens of the state of Arizona are against it, that tells me my spidey sense is right, that I should vote no on this bill because I want to do what the voters want. I want to pass bills in the legislature that are helpful for the people. And so sometimes it's very helpful for me, or often actually, not just sometimes, it's very helpful for me to know exactly what you guys are thinking. And RTS is a great way to do it. Particularly now with the pandemic, right? You, the voters, you can come to the House, but I'm not telling you it's going to be necessarily safe. And so RTS is a way for you to log on and give us your opinion. It's a little tricky. You have to have an account. The trainings are very worthwhile. And there are multiple groups giving RTS trainings now. And so a couple ways that the RTS is really helpful, especially for the Democrats, is that one of our debate techniques on the floor of the House is to ask a Republican member what constituent group brought this bill to them. Because the answer is usually, no, it was a lobbyist, not a constituent group, right? And so what we do then is we will show the list of people who said no to this particular bill. So show the people, or the people who said yes, like for example, to the Equal Rights Amendment. When we unfurled this huge list of people on the floor of the House saying that they wanted passage of the Equal Rights Amendment in the state of Arizona, that was very powerful. And so again, your numbers count, your opinion counts, and RTS is a great way for you to tell the legislature what you're thinking. So please use the system, follow the different mavens who are telling you what's going on. There are the Civic Engagement Beyond Voting is a great one to follow. I also have RTS alerts on my social media, and I have been encouraging other members of the legislature to also have RTS alerts so people will know what's going on. We want your voice to be heard at the legislature, and RTS is one of the best ways to do this during the pandemic. Stay involved. We need you.